If you're listening to this, chances are you've caught yourself clicking add to cart for a little hint of comfort. What if you're really craving something else? Holiday stress. Leave it. Welcome to the Better You Show. If you're listening to this, chances are you've caught yourself clicking add to cart for a little hint of comfort. We all do it, but what if you're really craving something else? And it isn't another purchase. It's permission to slow down and actually feel fulfilled. I'm here with our coaches today, and we're exploring something that sometimes sneaks up on us: buying. Sometimes the checkout click isn't about the thing at all. It's about the feeling that we hope that it gives us. Let's look behind that urge and add to cart and talk about what we might really be craving. Welcome, coaches. How are we doing today?
Excellent.
Happy to be here.
Great.
So happy to be here. Excited.
Why do you think women use busyness or buying to buffer uncomfortable emotions?
From my experience, going through things that make us happy and just clicking on gives me that shot of dopamine that I love. And, maybe it's because we're sad, and maybe it's because we just need to feel that dopamine again. Maybe it's, um, so that we're not thinking about something else or not doing something else. There's many and different reasons to do it. But it helps, right? It makes you feel good, or it keeps you busy, like you said, so you don't have to worry about something else.
I think a lot of women don't even realize what's going on. It's just like automatic kind of emotional armor, if that makes sense, right? And I think it can give a sense of control, when you're dealing with those feelings or emotions that just don't feel safe or familiar in the moment. And it's learning to be self-aware, right? That's what I think.
Beautiful. Yeah, that sounds like it does feel like a little bit of a safety gap. And like Joyce said, there's that dopamine hit, those endorphins, all of those things that come into play, as well as that we're looking to comfort ourselves.
It's about unmet emotional needs. And so we distract ourselves and comfort ourselves. A temporary it's a temporary fix and a distraction from what's really going on. And it allows us to feel like we're doing something, even doing something productive. We can tell ourselves, oh yes, I really need this, and it's time I went in here and did this. And but that may not be what's really happening.
Hold that thought for just a second. Black Friday just got better at BetterYou.coach. Grab our morning bundle for 5 powerhouse practices to supercharge your day, plus exclusive offers from all 5 coaches. Head to BetterYou.coach/Black Friday now. Join the VIP list for bonus deals and start owning your morning. Okay, back to the show. When a client notices she's numbing through shopping, what tools could she use to help first identify when this is happening, and then what to do instead?
Great question. And I get this as a transition coach all the time. And we actually identify ourselves, and we try to attach some kind of a role with our identity, but we don't really know whom we really are. Meaning, so we are caregivers, we're mother, we are daughter, we're sisters. So we wear different hats, but we forget that who we really are. So when we're feeling empty, we go out and we try to break that pattern, or thinking that, okay, we're just going to fill the gap. So it's important too, when they think that they're aligned with their identity, meaning that try to feel who you are when you're a mom, and what it actually how it's feeling in your body emotionally, how you're connecting with that, right? And where is the gap? What gap you're feeling? Are you feeling still empty? Because being a mother, just for being an example, being a mother, you can't feel overwhelmed sometimes because there's so much that you're giving and giving. You still feel empty in your heart, in your body. So connect with that and see if you can come out of that role and connect with yourself and see where's the gap. And then we can identify that and maybe name that that character, that emptiness of that void that we are feeling the gap. So that way we can actually identify that and name it and see how the feelings are. So next time you're feeling the same way, you know that that is what you're missing. That's what in your body, how you're feeling, and you can name the emotions, and then you can take the next step, or you can actually work on that emotions that time. So if you're feeling, for example, if you're feeling overwhelmed and you think, okay, I'm just going to go take visual therapy right now to come down, right? So that's not going to fix your issues, but what it's really you need is you're overwhelmed. You need to calm down. Maybe walk in the nature is what you're going to help. Or sometimes just taking deep breathing or just sit somewhere in the corner or block all the noises around you and talk to yourself. Bring yourself to your home, to your body and calm down and then relax.
Beautiful. That is a fantastic tool to use is that bringing that awareness, connecting with yourself. I love it. That's fantastic. Thank you, Coach Sarah. How would investing in coaching help me with this? Why can't I just use Sarah's tool and be all good?
I think coaching is an investment in the real interchange, right? So take the shopping, for example. If you were to work with a coach, you could address those underlying issues, right? And then you wouldn't have to go to consumption, right? You could address your unmet needs in a healthy way and strategize how to do that.
It connects back to um, lots of times we have automatic thoughts and core beliefs and ideas that are so deep within us, we're not even aware of them. And they sort of precipitate the behaviors that sometimes get in our way, behaviors that we learned a long time ago that kept us going, helped us survive. And now they don't work anymore, but we're not aware of what's happening. We need to have someone guide us and support us as we, work our way through what's really been going on. And sometimes those realities are hard, and it's nice to have someone supporting you and walking beside you.
I'm gonna throw a wrench in this one, guys. I know. No. What about AI? We have AI now. Why can't they just coach us through this?
I love using AI for other things, for sure. It's great, but I think it's really important to have um, a human connection. You need to have somebody to make you accountable. You need to have somebody throw the hard questions at you. I can just turn off my AI when it's driving me crazy, right? It's like, no, you're making a mistake. That's not it. Whereas when you're talking to a coach, the coach can ask you deeper questions and work on your emotions, and you'll see their emotions. So you don't necessarily see your AI emotions. And it's really a connection. It's a feeling that you have. It's an energy that you have with someone. And sometimes AI likes to be nice to you and give you what you want, is what I find a little bit. Whereas coaches aren't necessarily going to do that. They're going to ask you the hard questions, or they're going to say, "Are you sure about this, 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 and this?" Um, to sort of check in with you, um, and confirm that that's what you really want, right? And they can look at the other side of things. There's many things that I've learned from coaches that I that would not have come out of AI. Absolutely.
I love using AI when I'm creating a system, when I'm doing, my spreadsheets, and it helps us a lot with time with the organization. However, with the coaching, it's very different. You are connecting with each other. The whole initially, even I would say earlier, where we used to do coaching in person, and then it became virtual. So we did not even that connection. We were also be aware of that being not in front of the coach, would that, because we're not feeling the energy, being virtually, would that be an issue because we're not seeing and feeling, we're so so that took us away with being a virtual, and because we're still connecting with our clients. However, with AI, you're depending on someone, a machine or intelligent tool. Not the connection is not there, the heartfelt connection is not there. You're losing that. Yes, you can get some information like Coach Joyce said, but it could be overwhelming. You don't even know how it's going to guide you because you have to prompt the AI. And coaches are trained, and we understand what emotions our client are feeling. We understand what's the deeper issues, what the trauma they had. So we can guide them through step by step. But the AI, if you are my client, and if I am a client, if I'm looking for an answer, I would just seek what I know to ask for. I would not ask me to challenge or what are these. We won't even have those tools. So being a coach, there is two steps to it. One is our lived experience, and another one is a professional experience. So we are certified. We know how to regulate that and how to regulate the emotions and also bring them down, keep them calm, and connect with our clients, which AI is not be able to do it.
AI can't see your facial expressions. AI can't see your body language.
That's
AI won't keep you accountable. They won't touch base with you in a few days or a few weeks or whatever the case is to say, hey, you were struggling with this. How's that going?
absolutely,
Doesn't
yeah.
do that.
Once it sort of knows a little bit about you, as you've created a little account for yourself and you're on there, it'll tell you what it thinks you want to hear. And I notice it'll say things like, what a kind and compassionate focus you have. And I find that really irritates me. It's because it's just telling me what it thinks as a robot might be the right response. Now, very often it's wrong. Often it's wrong.
And I still find the hallucination rates of it making stuff up and deciding it's right and then keeping you down a rabbit hole are still fairly high. Like I run into it probably daily.
Yep.
Yeah, me too. I have seen it daily. And I actually I will just say this isn't correct because.
Which is we're going to lighten things up a little bit. We got a little bit deep there. We're going to run into our game, our very first game for this segment. We've talked about what we reach for emotionally. Now let's see what we'd actually keep or toss in real life. Everyone grab your sticky notes. One says add to cart. The other one says something else that shows that we don't want it. So I'll call out a few things and you hold up your choice. Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Holiday stress.
Leave it.
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. A slow morning. Ooh, that's like my favorite.
I want to add.
Yes. I want to add all of them.
Excellent. Matching pajamas.
Oh, yeah. I love pajamas.
That's not for me.
That's okay.
I'm a mismatch kind of girl.
Won't be coming to my house, but that's okay. No.
All right. What about perfectionism?
Oh.
Tossing.
What about people pleasing?
Oh, big toss.
Yeah. In the garbage.
And what about coffee?
Oh. Yes.
I'll add my tea.
Ooh, Joyce is tossing.
I don't like coffee.
Oh, you're adding tea?
I'm adding tea.
Okay. Fair.
All right. Beautiful. Way to go, coaches. Now, of course, a lot of this is easier said than done, right? Adding or tossing holiday stress. I mean, it would be great if that we could just say it and it was. It takes more work than that, and that's okay. Maybe we should be a little bit more like the Who's in Whoville. And what we're really shopping for is not found in a store. It takes a lot of honesty to look at the difference between escaping and actually taking care of yourself. So if this made you pause for a moment, that's a really good sign. It means you're paying attention to what you actually need. Maybe share this with someone who's been buying comfort instead of finding it. And she might be ready for a new kind of investment, one in herself. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on the Better You Show. To discover which coach can help you create what you're looking for, take the free Matchmaker Quiz at BetterYou.coach.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.
See you next time.
Oh, hey, thanks for watching. Since you watched this video, we thought you might really like this video. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe right there for more great videos. Plus, tap that notification bell so that you don't miss any videos at all. Comment your thoughts below and see you next time.